Hi everybody, I hope you're having a nice Thursday so far. If you've not been to my channel before, hi, I'm Emily. This is my second Twitch channel where I do video game streams. I also have a main Twitch channel where I do, oops, that was the wrong button. That was my YouTube channel, where I do music streams. I promise this is not my first day using a stream deck, but I'm not acting like it apparently. See, where did we leave off? We're in Mass Effect 2. Today is going to be a side mission, planet scanning, exploration stream. Yesterday I did Tally's recruitment mission. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I don't think we have email. Do we have email? Nope. And we already talked to everybody. I know what I wanted to do first. We'll stay in this system that we're in. If there's any more exploration to do. We need palladium for the ship shielding, for the Normandy shielding, and I'm sure we need something else too. I think we needed some iridium for something else. So those are the two things we'll scan for. But also look for other things to do. I'm not going to sit around and just scan planets, you know, for a couple of hours. I like to just get enough to get each of the upgrades that we already have and to find like the side missions, and then I like to move on. Well, there's some... We don't need platinum. We always need platinum for something, but at the moment we don't need platinum. We need palladium. Oh, we do need iridium though. I think. I'll get one and then I'll check on it later. Let's go back to looking for...
Used to upgrade heavy weapons, submachine.
Why are you telling us this, Evie? I think we already heard this, but that's okay. This poor planet doesn't have much going on. Let's go somewhere else. Well, that's it. I already kind of scanned the other planets in this system. I'll never not confuse the word system and cluster. But I was looking for platinum specifically before, so we can do a quick check for palladium. Oh, there's some.
Probe launched.
Oh, I'm not going to do that. I don't want that armor. Because I can't change the color of it. I like my pretty blue armor. Alright, I'm not going to look around it anymore. Not on that planet anyway. So... there are a couple little side mission-y things. They're not even really missions, they're more like encounters that I had been holding off on so that we could do them with Tally. So I think that's what I'm going to do first. So let's go to... No, actually, I changed my mind. Let's save the crashing ship first. Let's do an actual mission first, and then we will go to the Citadel and to Ilium to do those two encounters. I don't want to make you all wait for like the actual combat stuff. So I'll try and mix it in evenly. As much as I can predict what's going to come up, I will mix in some like the missions with actual combat with the other stuff, the talking to people stuff.
Probe launched.
I also think I may change my mind a little bit. I had said before that I was going to recruit everybody minus one specific companion before I started doing I know we'll need that later. Before I start doing loyalty missions, but I have changed my mind because I don't think that'll make for a very good flow. So I want to recruit Samara. No. You know what? Maybe I'm not changing my mind because I think Samara is the only one we have left besides the one mystery companion that I'm not going to spoil for you all, who we have to get kind of late in the game. So I will recruit Samara. She's the only one we're missing before I start doing loyalty missions. Not for any specific reason, mostly because I've never played it that way. I kind of do the loyalty missions as they crop up and then do the other stuff, but I feel like doing it a little bit differently, like very deliberately trying to build our team before doing the loyalty missions. I'm now quickly thinking through like the timeline and trying to remember if there's like another mission like Horizon that will... There is another... Of course there is. There's this big one. There is another mission like Horizon that we will get kind of forced into. Actually, that might happen when we recruit Samara. So maybe... I have no probes. Sad. So I might have to rethink that. I might actually look that up after today's stream and see what the clock actually is on that, and see that will help me plan next stream. It shouldn't impact today since we're just exploring. For those of you who haven't played this before, there are a few missions that you kind of get ushered into whether you want to take them or not, because they're on like an invisible clock basically, and there's nothing, it's a little annoying, but especially the first time you play, it's a little annoying. I think once you've had some experience with this game, it's easier to kind of like pace it. But did I scan this one yet? I must have, because I had its little name tag. Yep, I did. But it is a little annoying because, like, if you've not leveled up enough or properly, you can kind of, like, they can be really difficult. And if you don't have, like, all the squad mates you want to have, which I can't remember, like, which one it can shut you out of. Not forever, but, like, for that mission. I know this is very vague. I'm trying not to spoil anybody who's not played before. But, like, I don't know. I'll look it up, and then that'll help me plan next stream what I'm going to do. Because we only are missing Samara and then Mystery final squad mate. Let's take Tally since we just picked her up, and I haven't taken Grunt in a while. So let's take him. I think they'll get along. Ooh, Grunt has lots of points. See, I have incendiary ammo, and eventually I am going to put the points in it to make it squad incendiary ammo, so he doesn't need that. I will, yeah, I'll dump those in his, like, I don't know what to call that, his specialty. It's not, well, it's not really a specialty, it's a stat, it's his power that, like, affects his, just, like, overall health and damage dealing. I feel like that's useful. Let's see, do we want to do Pure Blood or Warlord? That's more damage. This is more health and healing. Go with the damage. Tally's got all kinds of points. I love her drone, so I'm going to put all of them in the drone to start with. We just picked her up, so I haven't allocated any of her points yet. Let's do attack drone. And I want to make sure I have points for energy drain when we unlock it, because it's super helpful. The AI hacking is helpful. I think I'm going to put them here first. This one. And I'm going to hold on to that last point for later. I don't know if that bugs people. It used to bug me until I learned how to be a little bit more strategic about how I spend the points, but I know it must bug some people, like when you don't spend all the points when you have them, but sometimes I think it's smart to hold off. I hate these timed missions, or like semi-timed missions. They're stressful, but it's fine. Is there stuff over here? Oh no, that's just the target for that log I already read. I like the drone. It's cool. Everything's bad. Everything's failing. It's all bad. Bad news all around. Let me switch. Well, that was loud. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to turn on my incendiary ammo. That was a waste of a metagel. Let me try that again. Why can't I target you? Get closer or something. Tally. Tally, I have no metagel to help you. Because I was dumb and hit the wrong button. Oh, I have to stand there, don't I? Oh. Thought we dealt with all of them. I guess I took too long and another wave started. I really hope we don't die. I'm gonna be cutting it close. I'll use it on that one. Go around the front. I always forget where I'm meant to go on this one. I don't know why. I always get stuck. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, I have to go back up and around. And I died. That was my own fault because I wasn't paying attention to where I was supposed to go. One more time. I didn't pick the best group. Well, Tally's got decent... Oh, I don't have to go all the way back to the beginning. That's nice. Tally, when she's leveled up fully, has really nice tech attacks with that energy drain, but... since this is the first time I've had her, she doesn't have all the points yet. We won't get that energy drain until after after we do her loyalty mission. Oh, this one, over here. I can't target it. And I died again. That was my fault. I ignored the one with the rocket launcher because I thought I could time it correctly. I didn't. I did not time it correctly. Don't be like me. And I totally forgot about Tally's drone. I'm gonna save that metagel for when I get that first thing, whatever it's called, until I interact with that second stage of this mission. Then I'll wake Tally up with the metagel. Oh no, what's wrong? I don't go around that way. How do I get over there? I've played this so many times and it's still a question. It's still, oh, I go down that way in front of the cover. In a minute though, because I'm being shot at. Well, that didn't last long, did it, Tally? Kill it, Grunt.
On the ground now.
Nope, I'm gonna die. I don't want to die. I'm gonna try not to. Okay, I've got to get over to that other side. Can't do it. Gotta be like between waves. Come on, I can target it. There we go. There we go. Run, run, run. There we go. Yay, we did it. We didn't crash. And I only died twice, and only once because I was being stupid. Hi, Core City. How are you today? Yes, it is hot and humid, and the air quality here has been just terrible, too. Yes, and the storm finally passed through. I thought I was going to have to cancel stream because when it storms here, our power flickers a bit. It's not every circuit. I don't know electricity things. But like it will flicker, and it sometimes is the one our internet or our router is on, and which makes it just like restart, you know. I mean, you're talking about something like it'll go like in and out in like a second or two, and then it's fine. But I was like, I know that'll just happen during stream if I'm not prepared for it. It's like that law of the universe. If I let you all know that there's a chance something could happen, then nothing will, and it'll be totally fine. And that's what happened today. But it seems like the storm has mostly moved on. I have Heidi up here with me. She's finally sleeping. She hates the thunder. She's been like just terrified all day and like been attached to my hip, but I'm a little mad at her because I had on my list of chores for today, I wanted to wash all the pet bedding and stuff, and I washed it all. It takes forever because I do like a heavy duty load, you know, hot water, all the things just to like make it smell good and, you know, just clean it. If you have pets, you understand. Get all the hair out of it, all that stuff, because she sheds a little bit. She's not a horrible shedder, but she does shed. And I got it all done, and I was trying to get her crate put back together because she was scared of the storm and she really wanted to go in her crate, but there was no bedding in there. And I got it all done, and I was putting it together, and she like went in and peed on it. Peed all over everything I had just washed. And so it is in the washing machine again. So what you might hear, I think my filters, I share a wall with our laundry room, and which is not ideal, but it's literally the only setup that works. And I was trying to have it done well before stream today, so there wouldn't be any chance of you all hearing the noise that the washing machine makes. And it would have been done, but I had to start it again. Heidi is the weirdest dog. She likes things to be clean. She will refuse to sleep in her bed if it is too dirty. She's the strangest dog. I've never met a dog that, like most dogs, like, yeah, roll in the dirt. She is like, no, thank you. I would like to be clean, please. It's really weird. It's strange. You're weird. You're a weird dog. She's asleep. She doesn't care. She's not listening to me. But yeah, I think she was just stressed, and like, it was probably because she was excited to finally be in her crate. And she just like relaxed and she peed all over it. And she looked upset about it too. I felt bad, but I was also very angry with her because I had to wash it again. But yeah, so that's in there now. So she better be happy about it later once I put it all back together for her. It's really funny. She just, it doesn't matter. Even if she's in like a perfectly like chill mood, if I wash her bedding, she wants in the crate as soon as it's done. Because it's all warm and clean. She will get on her blanket and just stick her little nose in it. I don't know if it's because it's warm from the dryer or because she likes the smell. I'd use like unscented stuff to wash it, but she likes her things clean, and it's really weird. And I don't know. Yeah, she's a weird dog, but she likes clean things. Like, I don't like her. She has a bed. She has her crate and like her bed in there that she like sleeps in at night, and then I have like another bed for her downstairs, and she has her one up here. But the other one, like, I keep like a towel on it and her blanket just so that it's like nice and cozy. And I'll notice like she starts kicking the towel off of it, and it's not because she's hot and doesn't want it. It's because it's too dirty. If I change the towel, then she's happy again. She's just the strangest dog. I don't understand. I mean, I don't mind. I like that she likes things clean. Like, clean things are good. No. No. This is what I was talking about. No. Why? No. I don't wanna. I didn't have this planned for today.
The Elusive Man wishes to speak to you.
I don't care. That sounds like a him problem. That's not a me problem. Alright, so I was just talking about it today because I knew, my internal clock knew that this would be coming up, and I thought I had at least 2 more streams before we got there, and I was wrong. So I feel like I need to change, if we're going to do this, I need to change like stream title because now the stream title is not correct. So I am going to do that. Yes, I know. I'm gonna feed my fish first. I don't want to talk to him. I'm mad. I didn't want... This is not the plan I had for today. Not happy. Not happy. It's I mean, I guess it's my fault because... Yes, Kelly, I know. He can wait. He can listen to the hold music for a minute. Like, I knew this was coming, but I thought I had more time. Because, like I said, it's an invisible clock. And I thought that I hadn't done enough. I wonder if it's tied to, like, your level. If that has something to do with it. I didn't level up again since we picked up Tally. Okay. It's what we gotta do. It's what we've gotta do.
Shepard, we caught a break. I intercepted a distress call from a Turian patrol. They stumbled onto a collector ship beyond the Corliss system. The Turians were wiped out, but not before they crippled the collector vessel. I need you to board that ship and get some hard data on the collectors. Find us a way to get to their homeworld.
Hard to imagine how a Turian patrol could take out a collector's ship.
Reports indicate the hull's intact, but all systems seem to be offline. They could be making repairs as we speak. I'm not saying it won't be dangerous, but we can't let an opportunity like this slip by.
If they had a patrol out there, why aren't the Turians sending a recon team in?
They will, eventually. But I intercepted the transmissions. In the meantime, we're feeding them false reports. You're close enough that you can be in and out before the Turians learn the truth.
You sure this information's good?
Information is my weapon, Shepard. It's good.
Send me the coordinates and I'll take care of it.
No, don't
Already
wanna.
sent. Once you're aboard the ship, establish an uplink with Edie. She'll mine their data for information regarding the Omega-4 relay. Good luck, Shepard.
Coordinates punched in. Let's go find us a collector ship.
I don't like being told what to do. So I'm going to update the stream title because I don't want there to be false advertising. You're going to lose the sound for a minute from the game while I do this because I have to click out of this window. I honestly thought this would be like 2 streams from now, but apparently I was just wrong. So what do we call this? The collector ship. Oh, wait, I mean, that'll work. That's fine. Did it change? Yeah. Not my most creative title, but I'm having to do it on while we're already streaming, so that's the best I can give you. Oh wait, I didn't do that right. See, this is why I don't like to change my plan mid-stream. I have everything in the right spot now. Yes. Okay. Now I can play. So, update, yeah. I'm going to take Thane and I'm going to take Miranda. I kind of want to take Grunt, but I think this combination might actually work better. Cool. Oh, and I'm going to change back to this, even though I don't have much heavy weapon ammo at all. This is going to be interesting.
We have a visual on the collector ship, Commander.
Very low emissions. Passive infrared temperatures suggest most systems are offline. Thrusters are cold.
That thing is massive. How the hell did the Turians take it out?
LADAR scans do not detect any hull breaches on the side facing us. I detect no mass effect field distortions. It appears the drive core is offline.
Rendezvous in 30 seconds, Commander. Good luck.
That's not a good noise.
I've never seen a ship laid out like this.
Looks like a giant insect hive.
Penetrating scans have detected an access node to uplink with collector data banks. Marking location to your hardsuit computer.
That makes sense.
Shepard,
I
I've
knew it
compared
was.
EM signature
I'll
to
wait for
known
eating.
collector profiles. It is the vessel you encountered on Horizon.
Maybe the defense towers softened it for the Turians.
The missing colonists might be aboard. If they're still alive.
I know that it's some combination of those things, but I've
These
never
are the same
paid.
containers the collectors used on Horizon. Only these are empty.
It must have been horrible. Trapped in these pods. Completely at the mercy of the collectors.
I've never like paid close enough attention to track like what exactly the combination is,
Poor
but
souls.
I don't particularly enjoy being forced into certain parts of the story. I kind of like to have the choice, but I don't absolutely despise it.
Why would the collectors just leave a pile of bodies lying around?
Test subjects. Discarded at the end of the experiment.
There are worse things than death. Like being a test subject for twisted aliens.
Is that supposed to make me feel better? Because it didn't.
That's all very gross. Why is it steaming? That's extra gross.
That's a collector. Were they experimenting on one of their own?
Edie, I'm uploading the data from this terminal. See if you can figure out what they were up to.
Data received. Analyzing. The collectors were running baseline genetic comparisons between their species and humanity.
Are they looking for similarities?
I have no hypothesis on their motivations. All I have are the preliminary results. They reveal something remarkable. A quad-strand genetic structure identical to traces collected from ancient ruins. Only one race is known to have this structure, the Protheans.
My God. The Protheans didn't vanish. They're just working for the Reapers now.
These are no longer Prothean, Shepard. Their genes show distinct signs of extensive genetic rewrite. The Reapers have repurposed them to suit their needs.
You'd think somebody would have picked up on this.
No one has had an opportunity to study a collector genetic code in this detail. I've already matched 2,000 alleles to recorded fragments. This collector likely descends from a Prothean colony in the Styx Theta cluster. But there are signs of extreme alteration. 3 fewer chromosomes. Reduced heterochromatin structure. Elimination of superfluous junk sequences.
Reapers didn't wipe out the Protheans. They turned them into monsters and enslaved them. Still, they're working for the Reapers now, and we have to stop them.
They're not doing to us what they did to the Protheans.
Let's find what we need before the collectors come to salvage this vessel. Move out.
I get a new weapon. I already have a shotgun. Why would I take another one? I know this is a little like counterintuitive for the class I'm playing, but I'm going to take the sniper rifle because I feel like the assault rifle is too similar to the SMG. It would be redundant. I already have a shotgun and I can still upgrade it further, so just getting this very rare Krogan one doesn't seem like a huge help, so I'm going to take the sniper rifle. I don't want it right now, though. Oh, I do have full heavy weapon ammo. I thought I used basically all of it up in that mission on Haystrom, but I'm not going to complain. Do I have the best one of the sniper rifles equipped, though? I'll stick with it for now. I might change to the other one.
On the ceiling. More containers.
There must be hundreds of them. How many do you think are full?
Too many.
I detect no signs of life in the pod, Shepard. It is probable the victims inside died when the ship lost primary power.
The collector ship has always reminded me a bit of the flood ship in Halo 3. This game came after, this was what, 2010, and Halo 3 was 2007, 2008, something like that. So I wonder if they were, they must have been inspired by it, but it reminds me a lot of the flood ship in Halo 3.
This looks interesting.
That'll be helpful. Not now, but eventually that'll be helpful.
On a hunch, I asked Edie to run an analysis on this ship.
I compared the EM profile against data recorded by the original Normandy 2 years ago. They are an exact match.
The same ship dogging me for 2 years? Way beyond coincidence.
Something doesn't add up, Commander. Watch your back.
Well, I suppose we should have expected this.
They could take every human in the Terminus systems and not have enough to fill these pods.
They're going to target Earth.
Not if we stop them.
There, on the platform. A control panel.
Where are the bodies of the collector crew? Careful, Shepard. Something doesn't feel right about this.
Why is it veiny? It's gross.
Edie, I'm setting up a bridge between you and the collector ship. See if you can get anything useful from the databanks.
Data mine in progress, Shepard.
That can't be good.
Everyone's all right, Joker. What just happened?
Major power surge. Everything went dark, but we're back up now.
I managed to divert the majority of the overload to non-critical systems. Shepard, it was not a malfunction. This was a trap.
Of course it was. I also just realized I forgot to talk to Joker after we picked up Tally, and now I feel bad.
We need a little help here, Edie.
I am having trouble maintaining connection. There's someone else in the system. Connection reestablished. I need to finish the download before I can override any systems.
Better get it done fast, Edie.
Look out. We've got company.
Yep.
Enemies ahead.
Nope, I almost did it again. I'm not gonna waste Metagel unnecessarily. There's enough going on.
Evolution cannot be stopped. It will no age.
Miranda's already done? Well, I'll wake her up.
I must tell you. Shepard, I will. I know this.
And things down. He's gonna have to wait. I only have one Metagel left. Nope, I don't want that. I want this. I'm gonna need you to stay over there. I don't particularly want to talk to you. Nope, duck, 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 duck. How am I still... Why is Shepard still screaming? She was not on fire. Why was she screaming like she was on fire? Edie's just taking her sweet time, isn't she?
I am simultaneously fighting collector firewalls in over 8,000 nodes. I am tasked. Capacity.
Same.
Here they come again.
Nope, 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 nope. Down. Thane, is this a good idea? This thing you're doing, is it a good idea? Or is it a bad idea? I want that ammo.
Shepard, you must manually reestablish my link to the command console.
Sorry if I am not chatting very much. I didn't anticipate having to play this mission today, and I don't want to go super over on time, so I'm trying to focus and not get impatient and make bad decisions. When I get impatient, Shepard makes bad life decisions, and I'm going to try to avoid that today.
I've regained control of the platform, Shepard.
I knew you wouldn't let us down, Edie.
I always work at optimal capacity.
Did you get what we needed?
found data that would help us successfully navigate the Omega-4 relay. I have also found a Turian distress call that served as the lure for this trap. The collector's with source. It is unusual.
Seems logical to me that they would have sent the initial message as bait.
No, it is unusual because Turian emergency channels have secondary encryption. It is corrupted in the message. It is not possible that the elusive man would believe the distress call was genuine.
Why are you so sure?
I found the anomaly with Cerberus detection protocols. He wrote them.
He knew it was a trap? Why would he send us into a trap?
Because that's what he does.
That son of a bitch sent us right into collector hands.
Cerberus is not known for keeping faith.
Thanks, Thane.
There has to be some other explanation. The elusive man wouldn't do this to us. He just wouldn't.
Commander, we got another problem. The collector ship is powering up.
You need to get out of there before their weapons come online. I'm not losing another Normandy.
I do not have full control of their systems. I will do what I can. Sending coordinates for shuttle extraction.
Come on, let's move.
Am I facing the right way? I am facing the right way. Let's go. Yeah, that's true. Part 2 isn't the worst thing, but I feel confident that if I stay focused, I can finish this today. Famous last words, though, right?
Corner, take the door on your right.
Enemies ahead.
Dead are useless. With no pain, Shepard. With no pain, Shepard. If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will. You will know pain, Shepard.
Oh, can't go that way. We'll take a save, though. I try to be fast and take them out before he can possess them, but I'm never quite fast enough to get all of them.
Direct intervention is necessary.
Here we go.
Q1 and 100 will replace it. The forces of the universe bend to me. Cannot resist. I know you feel this.
Is that 2 more in here? Oh, they're back there.
Target left.
Duck, please.
Direct intervention is necessary. I will show you true power. Assume control of this form.
Perfect!
Your form is fragile.
Where even is he? Well, that was rude.
I will. I know you feel this. Will no pain, Shepard.
I've got no shield.
You cannot resist.
Is there anything? There's probably ammo up here. Or not. The rule of this game is whenever you need ammo, you can't find it. And whenever you have enough, it's everywhere. Oh, there's some. Well, I have a full heavy weapon. I know I'm gonna need it in a minute. Yep.
I am opening a door on the far side of the room.
I got it.
Actually, I might try and take out the husks first. Because they're a pain.
Nice. Pops off to the right.
Aren't there always?
Heavy fire.
Oh, I forgot. They brought friends. Ugh. No, duck please. Duck please. Duck please. I need help, friends. Let's wake up Miranda.
We'll put them down.
Shepard, why are you jumping up out of cover? That's a bad idea. Oh, I'm getting shot. Thought you were dead. I need this thing. Run! Oh, damn it. I was doing okay, too. The good news is we'll start, like, right here. Yeah, that's true. I feel like Resident Evil... I've only played Resident Evil 7, and I feel like it gives you whatever it is you don't need. It's like, oh, your health's good. Here's some... But you need ammo. Here's some more health stuff. You need health stuff, but you got plenty of ammo. How about some ammo? It's like it knows. Thane, I don't need you to tell me every time its barriers are up. I know your attacks won't do anything when the barrier's up.
Now let's finish you off. Taking fire.
That's optimistic, Miranda. Like, oh, just one hit and we'll finish it off. Oh, no, this is my cover. Oh, I don't want to waste that on you. This has all gotten a bit chaotic. Yes, Thane, we know. It did. It's fine. We're good. Well, that was rude.
80, we got a problem here.
A temporary setback on firewall 3217. Rerouting commands through firewall 7164. I have successfully opened a door on the opposite wall. I will keep it open as long as I can.
Down there. That's where we came aboard, isn't it?
We must be getting close to the end.
Famous last words, though, right?
This might be useful.
Contact.
It's always the one I'm trying to take out that gets possessed by the Harbinger. Oh, I'm out of ammo. That's not good. Uh-oh. Miranda, kill it. Duck, please. Thank you. Good job, Thane. We're making progress. We hurt you.
Nothing stands against us.
Nope, no, 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 around.
My attacks will tear you apart. Attack. Nothing stands against us. You will know pain, Shepard.
Aw, not you. I will say, Miranda and Thane have done a really good job of staying on their feet for this mission. They've been very dependable.
Commander, I hate to rush you, but those weapons are about to come online. Might want to double time it, so we can leave before they blow the Normandy in half.
I'm gonna back it up just a little bit.
Here we go.
Why didn't mean to do that? It'll work though. That's gross. Can I just drop off here? Go through that door? Nope. That would be way too easy. Yeah, we made it.
Time, Commander. We have to go.
You heard the man. Everybody onto the Normandy. Move!
Strap in, people. I'm gonna make him work for it this time.
I did it. And I only died like once, maybe twice. I can't remember. Might have only been once. I find that the collectors... After the cutscene. I want to talk to him again. Yeah, I did pretty well on that. That sequence, any of the sequences with the collectors, I feel like are easier for biotics than they are for like techie players, people.
Shepard,
techie shepherds.
Looks like EDI extracted some interesting data before the collector ship came back online.
Cut the act. You set us up and you better have a damn good reason for it.
We needed information on the Omega-4 relay. That required direct access to collector data. It was too good an opportunity to pass up.
Agreed. But I don't like surprises, especially when my ass is on the line.
I put you at risk, yes. But without that information, we don't reach the collector homeworld, and you and every other human may as well be dead. It was a trap, but I was confident in your abilities. And don't forget EDI. The collectors couldn't have anticipated her.
You could have told me the plan. You say I'm important, but you sure try hard to get me killed.
I needed the collectors to believe they had the upper hand. Telling you could have tipped them off in any number of ways. Besides, I wouldn't have sent you in if I didn't think you could succeed.
I don't risk people. There are always alternatives.
You may not like being on the receiving end, neither would I. But the facts are with me. As much as we try to avoid them, these decisions need to be made. But more importantly, it paid off. EDI confirmed our suspicions. The Reapers and Collector ships use an advanced Identify Friend-Foe system that the relays recognize. All we need to do is get our hands on one of those IFFs.
I was just on the Collector ship. Why didn't you say anything about finding their IFF?
As I said, EDI just confirmed it. Besides, you wouldn't have had time to find and extract it. But we have options. An Alliance science team recently determined that the Great Rift on the planet Klendigan is actually an impact crater from a mass accelerator weapon. A very old mass accelerator. I sent a team to find either the weapon or its target. They found both. The weapon was defunct, but it helped us plot the flight path of the intended target. A 37-million-year-old derelict Reaper. We found it damaged and trapped in the gravity of a brown dwarf.
Are brown dwarfs basically stars that didn't quite make it?
Simply put, but accurate. They're gas giants that don't quite have the masses of stars. Expect gale force winds and extremely high temperatures. The Reaper has a mass effect field that keeps it in orbit, likely an automated response to the external threats. It's stable, but I won't call it safe.
I saw what Sovereign did to the Citadel fleet. Hard to imagine anything could stop something that powerful.
This vessel is a relic from a battle waged while mammals took their first steps on Earth. There's no trace of the species that took the shot. Perhaps it was their one moment of defiance before being wiped out.
I get the feeling this isn't going to be a simple swing by and pick up our package.
We lost contact with Dr. Chandana's team shortly after they boarded. Initial reconnaissance revealed no clues, and it was too risky to commit more resources. But now we need that IFF. I'll forward the coordinates to Joker. In the meantime, I suggest you tell your crew I didn't risk their lives unnecessarily. It will make things easier going forward.
EDI, tell the crew to assemble. We've got a lot to talk about.
Of course, Shepard.
His eyes are so creepy.
So the elusive man didn't sell us out. Could have fooled me.
No, he still
Lied
kind of
to us,
did.
used us, needed access to the collector databanks. Necessary risk.
He tries something like that again and the collectors will be the least of his problems. EDI, are you sure this IFF is gonna work?
My analysis is accurate, Shepard. I have also determined the approximate location of the collector homeworld, based on navigational data from their vessel.
That can't be right.
EDI doesn't make mistakes. The collector homeworld is located somewhere in the galactic core.
Can't be. The core is just black holes and exploding suns. There are no habitable planets there.
Could be an artificial construction, space station protected by powerful mass effect fields and radiation shields.
Even the Collectors don't have that kind of technology.
The Collectors are just servants of our real enemy. And we've all seen what their masters are capable of. They built the mass relays and the Citadel. Who's to say they can't build a space station surrounded by black holes? No wonder nobody's ever returned from a trip through the Omega-4 mass relay.
The logical conclusion is that a small safe zone exists on the far side of the relay, a region where ships can survive. Standard relay transit protocols would not allow safe transport. Drift of several thousand kilometers is common, and would be fatal in the galactic core. The Reaper IFF must trigger the relay to use more advanced encrypted protocols.
Just because we can follow the Collectors through the relay doesn't mean we can take them out. I don't want to go after them until I know we're ready.
Sooner or later, we need that IFF. I say, why wait?
It's a derelict Reaper. What if the Collectors are waiting for us? We may want to build up our team before we take that kind of risk.
The more people we have on our side, the better our chances of success. We need to keep building up the team.
It's your call, Commander. Whatever you decide, we're with you.
Need to go feed the fish, but I'm not going to bother talking to everybody because, except Tally, because we've picked up all their loyalty missions. I don't think they'll have anything to say except, hey, what about my loyalty mission? I know we picked up some upgrades while we were there. So we need iridium for that one. But this one we can do. And this one we can do. Those are both good things. Do another tech one. Doesn't really help us, but it helps out our friends. So we need some iridium and the palladium for that, but we also need palladium for this. And I want that. Wait, I forget. What is it called for? I think we have to do another heavy weapon and then iridium. So I assume this one also. Nope, this also also needs iridium. Let's go feed the fish. Well, talk to Kelly and Joker because I forgot about him last time, and then feed the fish.
You had me so worried when you were trapped on the Collector ship. Thank goodness for Edie.
Flirt for the fish.
That sounds like more than just professional concern, Kelly.
You're more than just my commander. You're my friend.
That's fine.
Edie brought you back to me. If she had a body, I'd give her a big hug.
Flirt for the fish.
I'm standing right here. Where's my hug?
It's awkward.
Oh, Shepard. I wish there were time to get to know you better.
Yay, we can have dinner and then she'll feed my fish. And then I will be like, sorry, I'm not interested.
Why don't you join me?
And use her to feed my fish.
It would give us the chance to talk.
That sounds wonderful.
That's not totally unethical, is it?
For some private time with you.
Maybe a little bit. But I'm doing it for the fish.
Goodness. I haven't stayed up that late since my college days. I had a wonderful evening. Thank you, Shepard.
Feed my fish.
I noticed the fish tank up in your cabin.
Yay!
If you'd like, I could feed your fish while you're away.
Yes, please. I don't want them to die.
I'd appreciate that, Kelly.
It's my pleasure. Anyway, what's up?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Tally seems very distraught after receiving a message. Maybe you could check in on her down in engineering. Thane would like to see you down in life support on the crew deck. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Good luck out there.
I did it. Now my fish won't die.
A new message at your private terminal.
I like when we get thank you notes for our missions. I'm still gonna go feed them anyway. But then I won't have to anymore because Kelly will feed them. Yay! Yeah, I'm glad that she was friendly. I did snap at her that one time. It's all good. The way that this mechanic works, I believe, is that if you kind of flirt with her, you flirt with her and she'll start feeding your fish, and you'll be like friends who flirt. But then if you pursue a romance with another character, that just kind of ends that without incident. It is possible in this game to get yourself in a situation where you have a couple love interests and one or both of them will be like, well, what about so and so?
There you
But I've never actually done that, and you have to actually choose.
You and Kelly, huh? Sounds like
No.
you two had a nice date. I
Friend
thought she
date.
was coming on to me at first.
Friend date.
But maybe she was just being friendly to the new girl. Edie has a wicked sense of humor. Or I should say, a really funny lack of one. Sometimes she seems like a person. But when it comes down to it, I can't get past her being a computer. This one security guy keeps staring at me. I think his name is Bert. I'm used to being watched by security, but they're usually staring at my eyes or watching my hands.
That's creepy.
I might have to start cloaking through the CIC from now on.
No, you shouldn't have to do that. You just tell him off.
I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
You just tell that creepy security guy off. Loudly, in front of everybody. Shame him for being a creep. Wait, she won't have anything to say because I already talked to her and picked up her loyalty mission. Same with Garrus. Thane we need to speak to. I wonder what Kasumi's gonna say when she finds out I was just using Kelly to get my fish fed.
Shepard.
Is there something wrong?
Yes. Now that you are here, though, it seems more difficult to talk about.
Are you feeling sick? I could get the doctor.
No. Though I suppose that is a part of it. My mortality has me dwelling on things. I had a family once. I still have a son. His name is Kolyat. I haven't seen him for a very long time.
How long's it been since you talked?
10 years. He showed me some of his schoolwork and asked if we could dance crazy. We did that when he was younger.
What sort of dance is that?
It's... I checked my extranet contacts. I expect an update on my next target. The console plays music. Oh, unfashionable. Kolyat jumps into the room. My father runs around in circles. I scoop him up, toss him into the air. He shrieks, laughs, spin me. The console beeps. I put him down. Click the message. Father, he pleads. Tugs my sleeve. I need to read this, I say. I don't look at him.
Did something happen to them?
I abandoned them. Oh, not all at once. Nothing dramatic, no sneaking out in the middle of the night, no final argument or slammed door. I just did my job. I hunted and killed across the galaxy. Away on business, my wife would tell people. I was always away on business.
You never mentioned this before. Why now?
When my wife departed from her body, I attended to that issue. I left Kolyat in the care of his aunts and uncles. I have not seen him or talked to him since.
That's not the choice I expected. Why didn't you raise him yourself?
My body is blessed with the skills to take life. The Hanar honed them in me. I have few others. I didn't want that life for Kolyat. I hoped he would find his own way. If he hated me, so be it. He would not have shared the path of sin. I used my contacts to trace Kolyat. He has become disconnected. He does what his body wills.
You'll have to explain that one to me.
Disconnected. The body is not our true self. The soul is. Body and soul work as one in a whole person. When the soul is weakened by despair or fear, when the body is ill or injured, the individual is disconnected, no longer whole.
What's wrong with him? Is he hurt?
Something happened that should not have. He knows where I've been, what I've done. I don't know his reasons, but he has gone to the Citadel. He's taken a job as a hitman. I would like your help to stop him. This is not a path he should walk.
You don't hire a raw rookie for a contract killing.
I'm afraid someone may have seen we share a name and assumed we share skills. I don't know why he would accept the task.
To be closer to you, maybe?
That thought haunts me more than any other.
Maybe he name-dropped you to get hired.
It's possible, but I don't think so. It doesn't seem right. My name. He should not respect it.
Thane, I don't have your contacts, and I don't have your tracking skills. Why do you need my help for this?
I don't need your help. I want it. The last time I saw my son, they wrapped her body in sea vines. weighted it with stones. He tries to pull from me, calls for her. The hammer lift her off the platform. They sing like bells. The fire has gone to be kindled anew. He begs them not to take her away.
They let her body slide into the water. He hits me. Don't let them. Stop them. Why weren't you?
It rains. It always rains on Kage. Warm water pours down his face.
I didn't mean to make you relive that.
Perfect memory. It is sometimes a burden.
What made him go to the Citadel?
Years ago, I prepared a package for him. A relic of my ill-spent life. I had Volus bankers store it and arranged for delivery when I died. He acquired it early. I don't really know how. I did wet work on the Citadel around the time his mother died. That may be why he went there.
I'll get us to the Citadel as soon as possible.
Thank you, Shepard. I'll be meditating until you need me.
Everything about Thane's story is so tragic. I've never played his romance, but I've watched it. It's very sad. So if you decide to play that, just be warned. It's sad. No, I'm not gonna spoil it, but it makes for a sad story.
Back for another lesson. Collectors and Protheans. It's all about my pay grade. I'm more used to putting down rebellions, tracking down bastards who didn't pay their gambling debts. Still, even I know a galaxy-shaking revelation when I hear one. Makes fighting land wars for pay seem small time. Nice ship you got here. Roomy. Last ship I worked on, 2 men couldn't walk past each other in the hall unless they were really good friends. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Let's go talk to Tally. Everybody else is still waiting for us to do their missions. Except for Joker. I still forgot Joker.
I'm glad you came by. I may need your help. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason. I'm scared, Shepard.
Nobody who knows you could believe you'd betray your people, Tally.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus. I'm working with you. And I got leave to serve on the Normandy again. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I betrayed the fleet.
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing, with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
So you have no idea why they're accusing you?
None. The specifics of charges like this are rarely discussed on open channels. I won't know any more until I get to the flotilla.
What happens if you're convicted?
Like I said, exile. The specifics are up to the judges. If it's deemed only a tragic mistake in judgment, the guilty party might receive a small ship and supplies. Not that it really matters. Either way, if I'm convicted, I'll never see the migrant fleet again.
So, no prison and no death penalty?
We don't have the spare resources for long-term incarceration. Monitored work detail is more effective. And we don't have enough people to afford executions. An exile can still have children, and those children are welcomed back to the fleet.
What happens if you're convicted?
Oh, I did that already, didn't I?
Like I said, if it's... not that it really matters. Either way, if I'm convicted, I'll never see the migrant fleet again.
How often is someone from the fleet charged with treason?
It's rare. It must be something that affects the entire flotilla, not just one ship. The most recent one was Honora Vanya Vassilani, an engineer who handed over fleet defense schematics to the Batarians. She had good intentions. The Batarians were contracted to upgrade our systems. but they passed the defense schematics to a pirate gang.
Was she convicted?
No. She made a suicide run on the pirate gang. She destroyed them before they could attack the fleet. She was pardoned posthumously. Let's hope I don't have to prove my innocence that way.
So how does the trial work? How soon do we need to get you there?
They'll wait a reasonable period of time for me to come and defend myself. Eventually, if I don't show up, they'll try me in absentia. As for how it works, it's less formal than an Earth trial or something you'd see on the Citadel. We're family. This is just the worst kind of family meeting.
Okay. Let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard. I'll program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us.
We're not going to go do hers just yet. We're also going to save her loyalty mission for next to last for reasons that I'm not going to spoil just yet. I feel kind of bad because I make her live with her stress a while longer, but it'll make... Well, you'll see. You'll see why I save it for later. Those of you who've played it before might know. So we still have some time. I can do a little bit more exploration and scanning so I can get those upgrades. And the next stream, we will recruit Samara. And then after that, we will start doing some of the loyalty missions. Need that.
Probe launched.
I need that.
Launching probe.
I don't think I actually need platinum at the moment. Just the palladium and iridium. I can't remember. I know I checked, but I've immediately forgotten. Yeah, back to doing what I was before. So yeah, I made it work. I stayed focused. I didn't die too many times. And we're back to what we're supposed to be doing today. Like I said, the collector and collector ship missions are easier if you're a biotic and have biotic friends. But every play class has its strengths and weaknesses at different points in each game. I've never changed my class like mid-series playthrough. I've always played the same class all the way through a playthrough. So if any of you have done that, let me know what you did and why and how you enjoyed it. Because I don't have a good reason why not, other than I feel like Shepard wouldn't just like up and change her skill set.
Launching probe. Launching probe.
Can't remember how much we actually need for everything, but it will kind of tell us. But it'll tell us like project by project. It won't tell us when we have enough for everything. We might have to click out and in a couple times to get everything.
Probe away.
I don't care about those armors. I don't want those armors. I just want the combat, like offensive and defensive upgrades.
Probe away. Launching probe.
Oh, I can get the ship shielding now.
Probe
I go do that first, and then we'll come back and see how much more we need after I finish this planet. Or use up my 3 probes, whichever comes first. Alright. Let's get out of this and go by the ship shielding. This way. I went the wrong side. And we'll need to talk to Tally later, tell her that we got that. We'll see. Oh, we got that one. So those all need more upgrades. That needs palladium. And that needs just a little bit more iridium. I still haven't talked to Joker. I'll go do it in a minute. I don't have probes. I have 3. Let's go get probes. And then we'll scan. Not a lot going on here.
Probe away.
We'll just leave that poor little guy alone. Wait, there's something over there. That should give us more than enough for the whatever, the avalanche. Don't really need platinum at the moment, but we will need it later. So it couldn't hurt to have a little extra. Give me all the palladium, please.
Probe launched.
We'll go ahead and finish out this cluster before we go other places. Did rebuild her. Who? Oh, Shepard? Wait. Hang on. What are we talking about? Shepard was rebuilt. Sorry, I must have come back to chat too late. I forget what we're talking about or what the game was talking about. Please clarify. Oh yeah, the reclassing. I guess that makes sense. That's a story reason that could make that make sense. But the whole point was they didn't want to change anything about her, like her personality and her decision making and all that. So, like, maybe? I guess you could take that either way and it would work. Or take the story in either direction and it would work.
Detected.
Fun times.
There's a piece of crap back on this planet's surface. If anything can get it to work, you're freaking welcome to it.
Launching probe. Something on our sensors.
We'll do it in a moment. I want to finish scanning for resources first.
Probe launched. Probe launched. Launching probe.
Getting close.
Probe launched. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched.
Alright, let's go ahead and do that anomaly, that mission. Who do I want to take? I haven't taken Kasumi in a while, so she can come along. Let's take Jack. They might get along. I'll hang on to my points for now. And hang on to hers as well. I'm going to put hers here. Nope, I want to increase her biotic abilities.
explosives will be required to excavate them.
Oh, Harriet sold it to him. He's the Elcor on Omega with like questionable business sense or questionable business ethics. Maybe he's got good business sense. I like how there's like an error whenever whoever wrote this starts cursing. That's what I do at the end of the day, too. Where are the power cells? I didn't pick one up yet. There it is.
Defense systems active.
The rock just shrank and disappeared. You're walking backwards. Please don't shoot me. Why are you walking backwards? Why are you doing this? Why are you like this? If I get you a new battery, will you stop walking backwards? I thought there was one like closer to where it stopped. No, it's not the most mentally stable mech. Yes, I know. I need a battery. I'm trying to find the batteries. I feel like there's supposed to be one like super close to where it kind of stops. I don't know if I'm just going crazy and I've missed it. I think I must have missed it. Oh, there, Varen.
You see that? Cloaking.
Still feel like there should have been a battery closer to where we left off, but there's one down here. Maybe not. Maybe I'm misremembering. I'll probably end up having to backtrack though. Find one. Sprint back. The good news is if you find them out of order, it doesn't matter. You can still just use them. Just makes it a bit inconvenient. I feel like I'm missing one though. It's bugging me. Yep, there it is. See, I knew it. I knew I ran past one and didn't find it. But it's fine. I don't have to go collect it later. Now we're shuffling sideways. This is fun. You're gonna trip and fall. It is fancy footwork. Is it less coordinated than other mechs or more coordinated than other mechs? Where are you going? More batteries. I guess you got there in the end, didn't you? Poor mech. Poor sad dancing mech. Well, we found resources, green rocks, platinum. That was fun. So let me do those research projects and then talk to Joker. And then I think I'll run by the Citadel and Ilium to do those 2 encounter things with Tally. No, we still need more palladium. Not much more. We can do the... What? I hit the wrong button. We can do the avalanche so that we can make the cane later. Alright, just a little bit more scanning so that we can do that one upgrade. But I keep forgetting what it is as soon as I click out of the screen. Alright, I only have 6 probes left, so I gotta make it count. Nope, we'll have to come back for iridium later. I need palladium. Just one good sort. There we go. That'll work.
Probe launched.
Yay! That'll definitely be helpful. Now we go talk to Joker.
So the Collectors were once Protheans, repurposed by the Reapers. What a sad end.
Makes you wonder if the Keepers on the Citadel were once something different.
Commander.
Oh, he doesn't even have anything interesting to say.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
I guess I should have talked to him directly after those big missions. I messed it up a little bit. But I always forget that he's over there. I'd start out the playthrough doing pretty well, remembering to go to talk to him, and then I just forget, get sucked into other things, other tasks. Go ahead and click on these planets so that they're discovered. Let's go ahead and finish out this cluster. Little ones are systems, big ones are clusters. Is that right? Multiple systems in a cluster. I'm never not going to get it wrong.
I have detected an anomaly.
We're going to come back to that later. No, let me scan it and then we'll come back because then it'll show up on the map as like a mission.
Shielding failure detected. Catastrophic solar radiation exposure probable. Magnetic.
Something on our sensors.
You know what? We're already here. I'll do those things with Tally next time. Let's just go ahead and do this. It just makes more sense. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. That was the wrong button to click. We'll just go ahead and do this. Wait, didn't I find it? What happened? I'm on the big planet and not the moon. Why can't I select it? Oh, there we go. Because I'm hitting the wrong button again. This is what happens when I play Switch. It messes up my muscle memory, I guess, of where the buttons are on the Xbox controller. Oh, it's just me. I don't get friends this time. Turn on the cooling one first. Then we should be able to turn this on without things overheating. I click it one too many times. Now I click it. I'm doing things out of order. That was nice and simple. Maybe we'll go ahead and do one of the things with Tally and then save the other one for next time. Let's have a few minutes left after I finish exploring this collections of planets. This collection of I don't cluster. It says cluster. We're fine. We got plenty of gas to get home. But we don't need to scan for anything right now. Just visiting the planets. All done. Right, now we can leave. And I don't think we need to buy gas, because if I go to the Citadel, it should automatically refuel us. I passed it. There it is. Am I a fan of Harry Potter? Movies, books, or both? That's a complicated question to answer these days. I grew up with those books. You know, they're a big part of my childhood, and so I guess I'm still very much a fan of the books. As an adult, I acknowledge they are not without issues in terms of the writing, and I am not terribly fond of the author these days. I don't share her viewpoints on most things, I guess. But I guess, yeah, I'm still a fan, like, for nostalgic reasons, you know. Those were a big part of my childhood. But she's kind of gone and ruined it for us a little bit. I don't have like much in the way of like Harry Potter merch. I have a few things. I have like 2 shirts. This is one of them, and I have some stuff like around the house, but like I feel funny sometimes about even having it or wearing it, but then it's like, because I don't want to promote her viewpoints that I disagree with. But at the same time, like, it's such a part of like my childhood and is, you know, it was like, those were my favorite books for so long, you know, like I read them so many times. It would be like cutting out like a part of myself, you know, like if I just pretended like that had never happened and totally disregarded it. So yeah, I guess I am still a fan of the books, but like it's kind of hard to be a modern Harry Potter fan with the way things are. Oh, you just started watching the movies. The movies are fine. Like I don't dislike the movies by any means, but they're not like amazing. I haven't watched them in a while. Like they're fine. I was very much a fan of them like at the time they came out, you know, but now like I don't really feel hankering to watch them very often, but there's nothing wrong with them. I don't think, I'm not always about like comparing like book and then like movie or show adaptations because they're two very different mediums. I feel like who should we take? I don't want to accidentally trigger any quests, so let's take people that don't have business on the Citadel. I don't like to compare them like too directly because they're just very different mediums, but like I've always thought it was a mistake to make the movies before the books were finished. You know, they'd been written and published, because like there are a couple places where they wrote themselves into a corner in terms of the scripts and had to do kind of cumbersome things to make it work. I mean, we saw the same thing happen with Game of Thrones, right? As soon as they ran out of book to use, they took a little bit of a nosedive in terms of like the story quality. I'm gonna do Morden's points real fast. Yeah, I'll put them here. So I guess like kinda, but it's complicated. My relationship with Harry Potter is complicated. Let's do that for that better technical damage. Is this your first time watching the movies? And have you read the books? Because I don't know what that's like. My first experience with all that stuff was so long ago. It's like I don't even really remember it.
I've found references to a forger named Fade in CSEC crime reports, Shepard. Perhaps that is a good place to start looking.
Well, we won't be doing that today, Edie.
A drill recently passed through customs. The CSEC office may have more information.
I think we need to go down to the bottom level that we are able to access for Tally's, or for the thing I wanted to have Tally along for. Read the books as a kid, aware of the movies, never watched them. Interesting, because I was like fully in it. I don't know, like when people talk about it being like on the periphery of their like childhood experience, that wasn't me. I was very much like in it. Yeah, I read the books. I've probably read each one 15 or so times. It's a lot. But I've only seen some of the movies a handful of times.
What? Why are you accusing?
I'm sorry. I'm trying to take a statement here.
There's nothing to talk about. She stole my credit chit. Arrest her.
I did not! Just because I'm a Quarian!
I need you to stop and take a deep breath.
You're mocking me, Earth Clan. Just because the Vol Clan need...
It was a poor choice of words, sir. I apologize.
You say you're falsely accused?
I was walking to the used ship dealer when he barged into me outside the Serta Foundation. He didn't stop or say he was sorry. A minute later, he runs up with CSEC and accuses me of stealing his damn chit.
You ran into each other outside the Serta Foundation. Is it possible the chit fell out of his pocket there?
I guess. Sure, all I know is I didn't take it.
Do you spend a lot of time at the used ship dealer?
Yeah, they've got a lot of nice models. I'd like to buy one and take it back to the fleet, but...
Your pilgrimage isn't going so well, is it?
No, I came here thinking there'd be a lot of work. EVA stuff, salvage. Fixing all the damage the Geth attack caused. Everywhere I went to apply, signs said not hiring Quarians. And the other people would give me mean looks.
You say she stole your credit chit?
She must have. When I left the Certa Foundation store, she ran right into me.
How does running into you mean she stole your credit chit?
That's how pickpockets work. They bump into you and use that as a cover for rifling your pockets. You can't turn your back on these clanless Quarians. Thieves, all of them.
Quarians are only forced to steal when people like you won't let them have real jobs.
And to think my taxes pay to support you here. Go back to your fleet, clanless.
I am Clan Zora, crew of the starship Nima, and you are an idiot.
So rude and so racist.
My first instinct was to help you, but I don't like your attitude.
I don't like the company you keep.
He's a racist jerk.
Both of you, calm down. Corton, I know you're upset, but that's no excuse to insult everyone around you.
Are you sure you didn't leave your chit at the Certa Foundation?
Of course not. You think I'd make a mistake like that? I didn't even buy anything there. That chit stayed in my pocket.
Do you know who's telling the truth?
My Omni tool can tell the Quarian doesn't have a chit on her, but she could have stashed it to recover later. You know what Quarians are like. And she's definitely a vagrant.
Also a racist jerk.
I'll run her in and see what Bailey wants to do with her.
She's not a vagrant. She's on pilgrimage. It's a tradition in which...
Look, you can take your traditions and cram them. Every time a Quarian shows up here, it's trouble.
I'll see if I can find out what happened.
Ma'am, this is a C-Sec matter. We'll do all we can.
Yeah, it's going great. Doing a great job.
All we can to resolve this. We don't need civilian help. If you do happen to find the chit, please let one of our officers know.
Let's go.
Be careful out there.
He's rude. And there's a lot of racial profiling going on there.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
I trust you, Michael. What medical upgrades do you want to get for him?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask random people on the street what they think.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Ah, my favorite customer. What can I get you?
A Volus was in here not too long ago. Did he drop a credit chit?
Oh, yes. He bought some environmental system drivers, then left without his chit. I didn't notice he'd left until he was already gone. If you see him, tell him I have it here behind the counter.
I'd like to buy something.
Oh, that's not helpful.
It's all automated these days. There's a catalog interface.
Thanks for your time.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Because of course the racist Volus wouldn't make a mistake like just leaving it somewhere.
To inform you that I'll be doing an Omni. Please move along.
No.
I forgot your credit chit at Saranus Applications. The clerk's holding it for you.
Oh. Well. The Quarian could have stolen it.
I'll close this event report, but I'll be watching you. Get a permanent residence, or I'll run you in for vagrancy.
Are you two serious?
What?
You falsely accused this girl of stealing from you. All you have to say now is that she could have stolen it.
Now, just a minute.
And you. She gets harassed and insulted by this guy, and you throw in a threat to arrest her for vagrancy.
How about if I run you in for obstruction of justice?
You think you're gonna run in a Spectre? I think both of you should get out of here.
Son of a...
Thank you. I wish I could give you something more than words.
What the hell was that C-Sec guy's problem? He had no evidence that you did anything wrong.
I don't know. Everyone's been like that since I got here.
The Citadel has never been tolerant of Quarians on pilgrimage. The Geth attack 2 years ago must have made it worse. Good luck, Leah Bael.
Thanks.
It changes a little bit when you have Tali with you. If you don't have her with you, there's a nice moment where Shepard can talk to her about her pilgrimage, and she's like, kind of like taken aback in a good way that you know what a pilgrimage is. But I realized I had never played it with Tali along. She gets upset. But I bet she enjoys seeing the C-Sec guy get told off. See if there's anything else for us to buy while we're here, since we've got money from missions and we can go shopping. think we've purchased most everything from the stores here, though. There's some more stuff on Ilium that I couldn't get yet, so I can get that later. And then when we go to Tuchanka, there are stores there.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite.
I don't want that. I think we're good. We've bought all the good stuff, or the things I want anyway. Wait, is there one more store down here? Am I forgetting? No, that's all of them. There's those two Turians still just sitting there doing whatever it is they're doing, having an important meeting. I think it's funny that they just are always sitting there staring at each other. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here for today. I know, let's see. No, I'm not early. I'm on time. But I've been trying to do a little extra when I can, but my back is bothering me today. I don't know if you've noticed by the fact that I've been fidgeting a lot like the last 20 minutes or so. But my back is kind of tired of being in this chair, so I'm ready to be done. And we're at a natural stopping point anyway. Oh, I have more points because I just leveled up. I saw that happen, but it didn't quite register. I'm going to put them... I'm going to go ahead and do incendiary ammo so that I can do squad incendiary ammo. That'll be helpful later. But I'll go ahead and save. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you again soon. Bye.